In the previous lecture, we got to know what an offer was and how an offer letter happened. The preceding new business document we meet today is counter-offer letter. We are going through the following parts to help you recognize it and learn to write it. Look here, the definition, norms, structure, and the rational reasons of a typical counter-offer in the orders as you see on the board. Now we explore the counter-offer. First, let's see who takes the roles in the counter-offer. Here we have the offeree who makes the business offer, and he is the master. The offeree is here to accept the offer and respond accordingly. In this way, the story begins. As given in the previous lecture, if the offeror makes his offer and the offeree says, "Okay, the deal is set," that's perfect. But what would happen if the offeree changes the terms? That's what we talk today. For an offeree, a straightforward acceptance doesn't happen all the time. People tend to bargain, don't they? If the offeree's response is different in any way from the original offer, it is not an acceptance. Rather, it's considered a countering. Our little book elaborates the counteroffer on page 76. In Unit 4, let's first check out its definition on the page. The offeree makes a counteroffer by showing his disagreement to a certain term or terms and proposing an alternative bargain. The effect of such a counteroffer is that the offeree and the offeror switch positions. By giving the bargain term, the offeree becomes the offeror, and the original offeror is now the offeree. This cycle may be repeated. As a way of performing business, a counteroffer is made under two basic norms to ensure the clear, lawful, mutual understanding of both sides. Number one is that making a counteroffer automatically terminates the offeree's power to accept the original offer. Here is one example. Suppose the offeror proposes to sell the vehicle to the offeree for $5,000. In response to the offer, the offeree states, "I accept your offer, but I only pay you $4,500. She is giving a counteroffer instead. Upon this counteroffer, the original offer is automatically terminated. Therefore, assume that the offeror's response to the counteroffer is that "I'm not interested in selling my vehicle for $4,500. At that point, the offeree no longer has the power to accept the original offer to buy a vehicle for $5,000. The offeror might or might not be willing to sell the vehicle for that amount. Anyways, that calls up the start of a new business, so the offeree should be careful before making the counteroffer. Fair enough, here goes the second norm, and the offeree may show his disagreement and raise his own terms. Then the original offer becomes invalid, and a new offer comes into being. For example, in the case above, the seller didn't accept the price $4,500 proposed by the buyer. This counteroffer may continue when the buyer suggests buying it at the price of $5,000, but will pay it off in 45 days, say to pay $3,000 this month and another $2,000 next month. If the seller accepts it, the deal is made. Or else, the seller can go on countering by suggesting the payoff before the end of this month. Anyway, this bargain may continue for many rounds until one party calls it off, or they agree with each other. In international business, price is usually the major point for countering an offer, though there are also other disagreements and bargains on such terms as delivery, the quantity, or the payment, etc. Because the delivery time may be too distant, or the minimum quantity too big to the offeree, or the term of payment not favorable on his part if he is a buyer.
Created using Powtoon.